Cameron Bench with Stephanie Talent. All right. Great game of hopscotch. Tomorrow we'll work on Ring Around the Rosie. All right, what do we got here? Bullying. What is bullying? Well, I'll show you. Now, bullying is when a stronger person hurts or frightens a less strong person on purpose, again and again. Now, bullying is very different than conflict. Conflicts happen each and every day. Conflicts are those things that are unkind but happen once, often by accident, between people you spend a lot of time with. Now, don't get me wrong, conflicts stink, but conflicts are very different than bullying because bullying happens on purpose. Bullying happens again and again. And bullying happens when there is unequal power, not a positive relationship. Now, bullying takes at least two people, but it can be a whole group against one person, or one person against a group. Now, Tom just won't learn. He's still acting like someone who's bullying. This is called indirect bullying. This is the most common type of bullying there is. This is when you call someone hurtful names. Now, this doesn't happen once. This happens again and again, and this means it's done on purpose. Unmute. Gibberish. Mute. Now, this is also done by rolling your eyes at someone when they're trying to speak, or saying, you can't sit here, this seat is saved for someone else. Now again, this doesn't happen once, but again and again. And that means it's done on purpose. Unmute. Animal sounds. Mute. This is a powerful form of bullying because this happens between friends and people who you spend a lot of time with. And that's why we need to try to include students who are left out. Because if you don't try, what it really does is make you look silly. Unmute. Normal voice. Hi, me again. Just to answer a few of these questions you had. I basically should be available for the whole tour rehearsal process, during the days, whatever you need. I do have a valid driver's license. It's for the state of Utah though, so I hope we can make that work. So the reason that I want to be a part of a project like this is, I was bullied quite a bit in elementary school. I weighed 72 pounds when I was in 6th grade. And so, yeah, I don't look it now, but I was quite a scrawny kid. And I got pushed around a lot. And I've watched my nephew go through some similar issues for the opposite reason, he being a little heavier. And, I want to help kids understand the consequences and ramifications of their words. There's a kid I sat next to in my 10th grade history class, and his name was Matt Riley. On the school records, it was Pendleton. His parents were divorced, and so he went by his legal name on the school records, and he kept his mom's name. That's what he chose to go by. And there was a few kids in that class that incessantly gave him crap about it, and just always saying Pendleton, and it really affected him. And I didn't know what could be done about it. Matt ended up senior year committing suicide. And it was just kind of a surreal thing going from watching him be bullied in, what seems like kind of a minor way, but was clearly something that was it was a big deal for him, really a trigger for him. And, to go from that to sitting in an assembly with his picture on the screen. And it's like, I want to help teach kids to be kind, if nothing else. So I've actually got quite a bit of experience doing theater for young audiences. Did a regional tour with the Grassroots Shakespeare Company, doing 3 Shakespeare pieces in repertoire. in Repertory. That's the one. And did a couple instances of theater for young audiences while I was in college, doing a couple different Shakespeare productions for local elementary and junior high schools. So it's definitely something that I've had experience with and I enjoy doing. And what was that last question? Oh, about hair. And yeah, you shave me, cut my hair, whatever you need to do. Thanks.